What's up, legendary views? You already know what's going on. How I live out to a lot of situations. Listen, I'm going to try not to touch the table because the table is making the phone shake, right? So I'm going to try not to touch the table and we won't go from there. Or I'm going to try to touch it lightly. But listen, y'all. So, first of all, it's been a minute since I did a video talking about the update on what's going on with Swift, what's going on with what I'm out here on the road, how's training, how's this, how's that. So here's the update. We at currently somewhere in Florida at a truck stop, and we don't have to. It's 6:50. We don't have to drop off a load until tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So we just here chilling. So I said, well, why not go ahead and get in some content, talk to y'all a little bit, rap with y'all, because it's been a minute since I was able to record, edit, and upload it on the same token. So I'm trying to record it, edit, do what I gotta do, and then go ahead and upload this joint tonight. So that's the move. That's what I'm trying to do. Y'all hear something in the background. We got my man counting coins over there. He's been counting for a minute. Unless we keep recounting, then it may be customers coming in and out of the store. So, so far, I ain't gonna lie, it's been alright. Couple things I don't like one thing I don't like, which I know is in the policy, but I don't like it. Like they could tell you something. That's for anything. They could tell you something, you're like, alright, okay. But then when the occurrence happens, it's like, what you mean? Like, what you mean? You feel me? So, while I'm training, we get a flat rate. Everybody know we get a flat rate. It's $600, $700 flat rate. And it's okay. You know, while training, you know, you learning, and you know you get that flat rate regardless. But it's not okay when something happen and you feel like you need more money. So we had some detention time. During the detention time, we had to end up waiting at a shipper for like 2 hours. If you wait at a shipper for longer than 2 hours, like 2 hours and 1 minute, you get a detention pay, $100. So basically, it's $50 an hour. No, I think after 2 hours it's $100, and then it's $100 every hour, some sort. So anyway, we did 2 hours, 1 minute, and over here, the trainer like, yeah, you know, the detention pay for, you know, sitting there with the boy, you talking to the driver leader. And she said, okay, you know, I'm going to go ahead and send it. So I'm driving. It's my turn to drive now, so I'm going in and driving. I see what's the name? Notification come to on the tablet from the driver leader saying your detention pay has been processed. $100. So I'm like, oh, okay. So my detention pay ain't come through because we both sat there. You feel me? Like, I didn't get up and go nowhere. I didn't clock out. I was sitting in the truck too. Whatever we had to do, well, I did it too. You feel me? So I waited on that, sat on, and I'm like, let me just, you know, let me see. Like, let me hit them up, like, you know, what's going on with my detention pay. They tell me, you know, you're still in training. The training is a flat rate. We don't get detention pay. So I'm like, well, what you mean? Like, I get the flat rate for training. Cool. You know what I mean? Regardless. Because not only that, the trainer gets paid for the mileage that we do and the mileage that they do. And detention pay and all that too. So it's like, come on, dog. He double eating. I have a CD that you're teaching me shit that I don't know. And ain't get detention pay. Like, I'm confused. So she's like, yeah, you don't get it or whatever like that. So I'm like, you know, I sat there too or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I get on training and all that, but like, I'm out here too. I'm not sleeping in no hotel. Things ain't different for me, you feel me? So, she said, I don't get it. I take it on the chest. I had to take it on the chin, like, all right, cool. I don't get the detention pay. I'll come back to him and I'm like, listen, they said I don't get the detention pay, but like, I sat there too, like, I should at least get half. Like, half or 25%, 30%, something. You feel me? So he just like, you know, that's the rules or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, moral of the story, I gotta get the fuck on. Like, I gotta get the fuck on. I gotta hurry up, get this training done, learn what I need to learn so I can go out there and be on the road. You feel me? Because that's crazy. So that was one thing. The other thing is, I'm sitting there, I'm backing up today. I'm backing up. And I was having a tough time backing up. This is the first time in 3 weeks, been in training for 3 weeks. This is the first time I had to back up on a real scenario situation. He wasn't around. And the other time when I back up, even if I be like, it's cool, I got it, like, he still be overly compensating because I get it, he want to teach me, cool. But he the type of trainer, he don't let you get through the mistake to learn from it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes in order to learn, you have to stumble a little bit to fix your corrections to figure out what's going on. So he kind of, before he see you going into it, be, oh no, turn this way, and then, you know, you eventually get in there. But I didn't learn from it because I ain't even get into the situation. You feel me? So I ain't learned from that. So alright, I'm doing a backup. I'm having a little tough time, and it's crazy because it was a trailer, my spot that I need to get into, nobody over here, empty spot, and then another trailer. So I had more than enough room, but I kept being close to the left side. So I have to remember when I'm close to, it's close to the left side, and I couldn't pull to the right. So I tried pull to the left, then come to the right, then come back to the left. But I couldn't do it because there wasn't no space in front of me. So now I'm thinking, trying to get through it now, like process it. If go to the left, then turn straight, then try to get as straight, pull up enough, then back and straight, then turn when I'm a little bit around it. You feel me? Then turn to the right. So that way your trailer can go to the left. So now I get it. But I'm doing that. So before I start really getting into the maneuver, I go to pull up a security guard right there. And it's kind of like not like a bittersweet type thing, but kind of like a mirror image, because I'm looking at a security guard. I did security for a minute, for like 15, 16 years, own my own company and everything, and then now I'm a truck driver, you feel me? So I come from where you at, my guy. So I say, all right, come on, like, all right, go ahead, because you know I'm backing up. So he said, what you say? Like, I was finna ask him something. He came over like I was finna ask him something. So I said, no, I was saying go ahead. But mind you, it could have been, I don't know, just I'm a woman, and then kind of my appearance too. I had my bonnet on, and like, you can't tell I'm a stud or not because I had my bonnet on. I'm just getting up, and he like, look, we about to go ahead and do some maneuvers or whatever. You cool? You ready? You want to do it? So I was like, yeah, bet. I hop right on it. We ain't wasting no time. So I said, no, you know, I was just saying, go ahead, I'm backing up, whatever. So what happened. So alright, so he going around. So I'm thinking, alright, he going. I'm finished trying to, keep doing what I'm doing, but mind you, I told you I kept hitting the left, so I'm going getting out looking, trying to compensate, whatever. I turn to my right. Now it's him and another security guard, both in cars, just looking. So I'm like, oh, they talking shit. Like, you know the vibe. First of all, Swift get a bad name already because it's Swift, okay? But not only that, because I'm a female, I took it as, you feel me? It's a predominantly male field, cool, I get it. But there's a lot of men out here that's fucking up. So women out here that make mistakes too, but we are human. As humans, we making mistakes, we getting it, we doing better, and we doing what we gotta do. So it shouldn't even be a thing, but it is in this world, not only just in this industry. I dealt with it already in security, because that's a predominantly male field. So to have the third minority-owned company in the tri-state area, big dog shit. A lot of niggas didn't like me. Feel me? Y'all, so I don't know how they start talking, when the trainer came out or what, but after I turned to the left a little bit, looking more and trying to fix it, I turned back to the right, then the trainer was there talking to him. So I don't know if they called him over, I don't know if he saw the key kind and went over there or what, but then they all was talking. So I'm like, okay, like now, I'm thinking in my head, well, he better be telling them, like, well, I'm training her, she knew, or something. Some type of stand-up guy shit, right? So then, I'm like, alright, cool. So after that, he ended up coming over and helping me or whatever, which by the time he got there, for real, I really was in the parking spot. Like, I had already figured out, okay, let's get around it, let's go around, and he just said me just pull up a little bit and straighten up, then get back in. So I was kind of like over it already. But yeah, I did that, whatever. But when I was opening the doors or whatever, I'm like, I hope you was telling them, you know what I mean, standing up for the part that you my trainer and you don't even hardly let me back by myself. So I'm just really doing it by myself for the first time without you being here. He ain't say nothing, he just put his head down and whatever, regular shit. So I'm like, okay. I know what that vibe is. That means you just fell in the trap of, I guess, being a man. And I'm a female, and just probably say, how females is or whatever like that. You feel me? But it made me feel some type of way, because it's like, alright, I know I'm predominantly in film, but who the fuck is y'all to talk shit when y'all don't even know what's going on in that truck? Y'all don't know I'm pushing 70 pounds. Y'all don't know how it really is to back a truck in or to drive a truck or whatever. Y'all just security guards, you feel me? Like, barely doing your job because y'all look sloppy as fuck, for real. So that shit just made me feel some type of way. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it made me feel some type of way, for real. So I'm like, alright, don't tell me nothing. Like, unless I'm about to hit something, don't tell me. And anywhere we gotta back up at, anytime we at a backup situation, I'm backing up. I don't care how long it take, I'm backing up. I'm getting in there. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because I need to learn this shit. I need to get the fuck on. And a lot of that aggression don't really have to do with that particular situation, but it's just the aggression of, bro, this is my 3rd week. I'm supposed to be a little bit more advanced to leave off this joint next week. You feel me? So I need to get the game. You feel me? So I had to let him know, like, yo, like, I'm good. But on for all that, like, no. Like, matter of fact, you don't even need to drive for it. Me hit my 10, and really that's it. Hit my 10, I'm off. When I'm off, the shit part, done. Unless it really need to get, you know what I mean? Unless it really need to get somewhere, and we gotta keep moving, because that shit kind of really threw me off. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that shit really threw me off. Like, had me thinking. And not to mention, I was going through it a little bit with my old lady this morning, and she don't know what's going the fuck on out here. But I'm going through it on that, and then in person, I'm facing this shit, and it's like, it's so much. Like, it's so much. So people don't even understand. Like, they don't even understand what really be going on out here. Like, and then now, after really he been driving today, I just did my backups, which I ended up doing like 5-6 backups to practice after that, because I guess that's his man being nice, I don't know, but to practice, and he wasn't saying nothing or whatever, because I need to get this shit. I need to get it. And I can't get it with you telling me every step of the way. How am I get it? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Swift get a bad rap anyway already by default. Then I'm already get some discrimination because I'm a female. So either you out here trying to make me better, or you trying to spoon feed me, and then I'm fucked up in the end. And I ain't gonna be fucked up in the end, because whether I jump out in the water or I jump in the concrete, I'm gonna make it. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know, like, I had to sit down and like go into prayer on it, because I was just so overwhelmed and like pressure and like just overwhelmed, man. Just overwhelmed. And like, nobody don't understand. Like, they don't get it. They don't get what you really be going through. You know what I mean? Even back home, it's like, how? Like, if you knew I was going through this, we wouldn't be going through it. But we ain't even get to me talking about what I'm going through, because it was a straight blah, 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 and then we into it. Like, you feel me? Straight wake up shit. So like, and then like, even I come through, I double back, we don't even talk today though. We don't even talk, that kind of threw me off. But we come through and we talk, I kind of share you in, because I don't be liking to let people in, but if I let you know a spill, what's going on, you gotta catch it when you catch it, and drink it how you drink it, slow or fast. I say a little bit of stuff, and it's just like, okay, alright, you alright? Okay. You feel me? But it's like, you still don't fully get it, because you're not here. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just came on here and do that spill for y'all, man. Just let y'all know, update, like, for real. This shit hard. I'm gonna make, like, then, not to mention, steady thinking, alright, how many miles I gotta do? Alright, what I gotta do? How to make this? I mean, this shit you really, real life be thinking about. And it's like, still having to provide, still having to do this, still having to do that. It's a lot. So like, before you try and get your truck in, like, first of all, and it's not like I'm stuck, but it's like, either way, you gotta go through training. So if I go get another job, I'm back at a flat rate somewhere training 4 more weeks. Whether it's B, whether it's A, you still gotta go through training. You still go through a flat rate. So, stick it out and get through the training. Get on your own. Get your experience, and then move forward. It's like starting locks. You gotta go through the ugly phase. And I get it. I get it. I totally get it. You gotta go through it. I gotta go through it. But it's just a lot. So if you thinking about getting your CDL, alright, cool, grab that drum. But make sure you really, this is what you really want to do. Because when you're facing times like this, and then I'm like, man, we've been driving so long. We've been driving like the whole 10 hours. And like, we right here. We still in Florida. Like, Florida ain't even that big, gang. It ain't even that big. Then had troubles back. And then got me sitting here in whatever this place called. It's just a lot. So like, you really gotta be on your shit. Like, you really gotta be on your shit, man. You really gotta be on your shit and really want this shit before you get in it. Because when you're going through that ugly stage, that training stage, that figuring out real scenarios, backing up, fucking going through the detention pays that you don't get when a lot of sitting down time that you gotta sit down for, trying to figure out how to plan routes, sleeping while somebody else driving, and you bouncing around every fucking where. Like last night, this shit was crazy. Like, boy was tired this morning. He just kept going. He done jumped the curve. Fucking, I felt like the shit was ready to tip over a couple times. I woke up on myself like, hey, slow down, nigga. Like, why'd you going so fast? Everything. Like, everything. Eating snack shit for fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything. Like, you gotta be ready and built and fucking built for this shit, man. Like, it's a lot. Like, when they say it ain't just, yo, you go to school, get your CDL. And it's over top of going to school, getting a CDL. Leaving my job, fucking and going to school, not getting paid, then getting this low ass pay for the fucking training. Like,